It's such a mess. Ugh. I just don't like it. Hello, you beautiful people of the internet. My name is Igor Marley Basic and welcome back to another video. This one is special because today we are talking about the Academy Awards 2023, which were last night. I wasn't able to be awake. I just wasn't. I was very tired last night, and since I'm in Germany, so Europe, it's 9 hours. We are 9 hours ahead. Not a chance. I was able to look at all the outfits and some of the awards that were given this morning. So today we're talking about the Academy Awards 2023 fashion analysis, but with a twist. So stick around, subscribe, comment, like. It's free, it helps me a lot, and let's continue. So let's start with men. As a man, I cannot say that I'm very proud of the fashion statements that were given last night at the Academy Awards. I know that for a man, it's a bit more difficult to dress interestingly than for a woman. Women have a lot more range and a lot more possibilities, but it could be better. Okay. I will not lose a lot of time on men's fashion because there's not much to talk about, but let's start with some negatives and then go on to positives. I like to end always with a positive, so let's go. Okay, so let's start with the negatives. There were a lot of them, unfortunately. So the first one was Pedro Pascal in Zegna. This to me looks, first of all, boring. The cut of pants, what? Not flattering at all. Even he looks a bit uncomfortable. I definitely don't see this as an Oscar-worthy outfit. To me, this would be a guy who just picked up something out of his closet and maybe he lost some weight and, you know, he didn't buy appropriate things for his new figure and then he went out of the house. Maybe he went to grab some dinner, but this to me is not an Oscar-worthy outfit. I am sorry. It's a no. The next one is Idris Elba in Gucci. Idris Elba. Yeah, this was a no good, no bueno. I can even... Yeah, to me, he looks like a waiter. He actually looks like a waiter at a very special event where he's just bringing people food. Idris, I'm sorry, but this is a no-go. This is not worthy of his star quality, and he looks amazing usually, but this outfit was not it. I'm sorry. Not it. The next one who I didn't like at all was Dwayne Johnson, dressed in Dolce & Gabbana suit, pink suit. He called it ballet pink.
It's a no for me.
A guy like this in a suit like that and think, oh my god, this is an actor who is going to a special award. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. This to me is also a huge no-go. Not my thing. Okay, with the last one, I have a problem. Questlove, the outfit is actually fine. He maybe likes to wear baggy things and maybe longer things, which I can appreciate. I like that too, but coming to Oscars, and he already did it with golden ones in 2021, he came to the Oscars with the bedazzled Crocs.
How could you do that?
It's a huge no for me. I do not get people's obsession with Crocs. Crocs to me are the biggest faux pas of fashion. I don't even want to call them fashion. Crocs to me are one of the worst things ever created by a human being. In regards to fashion, obviously. Hate it. This to me is horrible. I had to put him in the not well dressed category because of those Crocs. I just cannot deal with that. I don't see this outfit on Oscar stage. I can appreciate that he's different, he's a musician, he likes baggy things, that's fine. Not every outfit needs to be typical Oscars, doesn't need to be. But this one, and you come with bedazzled Crocs, you lose me. The first one I want to mention is Harvey Guillen, who is an actor on Broadway, Puss in Boots.
We are making history because this is Christian Siriano dressing for the first time ever a plus-size actor on the carpet, male actor.
Okay, so they tried to make it interesting, and they actually did. The haircut is fine, it's cool, it's a nod to, you know, the previous times of Hollywood, the old Hollywood. It looks a little bit like it's swallowing him. Like, it's almost like he's wearing a dress. And I know that we are a part of this woke Hollywood, which is not always my thing, and that's maybe provocative to say, but I don't like everything coming from this woke Hollywood. It's black and white, which is very classical, and they try to amp it up and do it in a different way. I can actually see his story. Going to Oscars, wanting to be different, not being different for being different. He actually wanted to be true to himself. I will definitely put this into my positive, so into a plus. And now on to my two favorites. So the first one is Harry Shum Jr. He was wearing a half kimono, half tuxedo designed by a dean. This is fabulous because it is showing his multicultural background, but not only that, it was inspired by his role in Everything Everywhere All at Once, which, by the way, I tried watching once and I just couldn't. I had to leave in the middle. I'm sorry, I just couldn't. Maybe I should give another shot. It was just not my thing. But him wearing something that was inspired by his role as a chef in this film, absolutely fabulous. He looked amazing. And I can actually see him wearing this and preparing for a special event like Harvey did. And this is something that I really appreciate. When I saw this outfit, I was like, this is amazing on few levels. But also because it looks really authentic to him. It's really well made. It's asymmetrical, it's traditional, it's multicultural. This is to me an A+. Another favorite of mine, obviously, Lenny Kravitz in Saint Laurent. Lenny Kravitz is something else. This dude is not aging at all. He looks amazing. What I really appreciate about this look and about him in general is that he's always himself. He is not going for a simple tuxedo with a, you know, a bow and that's it. No, he is almost like open-chested because he looks amazing, so why not? He wears all these necklaces, he wears sunglasses, he's too cool for anybody. Plus black, pure elegance. Lenny Kravitz, there is not much to say here, but amazing, amazing, amazing. He really stood out next to Harry Shum Jr. to me. Those two men were really highlight of yesterday's Oscars. Okay, and there are only two more men that I thought were dressed nicely. They're not a highlight of mine, but they were dressed nicely. So the first one is Paul Mescal in Gucci. The fact that yes, obviously he's wearing black and white and he has a rose here, it's fine. But the cut of the pants is great, so it's not very typical like some other people were wearing. He doesn't look like a waiter, he actually looks cool. I actually see him going to maybe any events. It doesn't only need to be Oscars, but he was really dressed for the night. And the last guy, which I thought was dressed very nicely, was Austin Butler in Saint Laurent. Yes, it's a black suit, but he's really tall, he has a great figure. The shoulders were amazing, so this is something a little bit different. Yeah, obviously you can say that he was preparing for a special event, which Oscars, come on, is one of the most special events of the year. I love that. What I don't like is the fact that he told in the interview, oh, I just don't know, I just took it because it's a nice tuxedo. You could have said, I picked it up because it really looked nice on me. I wanted to have like a special detail on the shoulder to make it, you know, pop, being a little different because it is only a black suit, but it's fine. Definitely one of the standouts, but not as much as my favorites. So in that regard, it's a plus, it's cool, but it's not the best. Okay, let's go with the ladies. There was way more to pick from, both positive and negative. I chose 10 outfits. I chose 5 for the worst dressed, in my opinion, obviously, and 5 for the best dressed. This was not easy because I could have chosen at least 10 to 15 in each category. So let's start with the negatives. What were these women thinking? Some of them are just, oh. What are their stylists thinking? Let's start with Florence Pugh wearing a Valentino Haute Couture. This, first of all, she looks very tiny, so this looks like it's swallowing her. It looks like so her stylist needs to rethink their choices, because Florence, you could have looked amazing. Not in this one. Let's go on with one of the most beautiful women on this planet, but this ain't it. Halle Berry in Tamara Rolfe Couture. Also, what were you thinking? And the even worse, like, she was the worst dressed at the, I think, the after event. Like, that was horrendous. But this is also definitely not good. Like, the slit is too much. It's just, it doesn't look good on her, and it's also way too much fabric down, like dragging it. It's, you can obviously wear things from the past decades, that's fine, but this looks cheap. It doesn't even look, it's a no. And then the other dress for the after party, that you should burn and throw away the ashes somewhere. Scatter those ashes, and please. That's like one of the worst pieces of crap I've seen. Like, it's a no. Ooh, okay, let's go on with Fan Bingbing wearing Tony Ward Couture. I can appreciate when the actresses want to stand out. Obviously, there is a lot of, let's say, competition when it comes to dresses, fashion. Obviously, yes, you want to stand out, you want to make a statement. This is wearing you. You are not wearing it. You almost look like a ghost. You're very, very fair, very light-skinned. You disappear in all of this fabric. To me, these are not your colors, and especially not your fabric and not your cut of the dress. Yes, I can see you going to a huge event, maybe even Oscars, but this dress is too humongous for you, and it's wearing you. You look very, very tiny in it. It's like a lot of fabric has been thrown at you, and then it just stick. Okay, it is symmetrical because both of those sides are the same, and those colors on your skin tone, I'm not sure of. This, to me, it sticks out for, unfortunately, all of the wrong reasons, and I don't see this being a huge moment on the Oscars event in the positive sense, maybe only in the negative sense. We have an interesting situation. We have two clouds. When I'm talking about clouds, I mean the sky, yes, white clouds. We have a very negative representation of a cloud, and we have a positive one. The positive one is coming later on. The negative one is Thames wearing Lever Couture dress. This is also someone who chose a dress that is wearing her. She is swallowed by all of this fabric. I can appreciate the fact, as well as the previous one, that she wanted to make a statement. She maybe wanted to stand out. She maybe wanted to feel effortless. It just didn't land. I can maybe see this being in a photo shoot, but apart from that, it was, in my eyes, pretty unsuccessful. And then the last one is actually, I made a mistake. I said that Halle Berry was at the after party. Yes, it was Vanity Fair Oscar party. And then, in my eyes, one of the worst, or probably the worst, was the triathlete Leslie Patterson in this horrendous neon conception. I don't even know by whom it is. This is atrocious. First of all, girl, you need to stop tanning. You look like a carrot. This tan doesn't fit you at all. You're probably pretty light-skinned blonde girl with blue eyes. Your skin, I don't know how old you are, but in 10 years you will probably look like you're 70 or 80 if you continue tanning like this. This is really
Tanning gone wrong.
And this conception is so outdated. Second of all, it's just bad taste. The shoes are horrendous. The bag with it is horrendous. This to me is just horrible. Let's end this with 5 great outfits, at least in my eyes. Let's start with Emily Blunt, who is wearing a Valentino dress. Sometimes I have a problem with the white because it can look like a wedding dress. And in some cases, also on this event yesterday or last night, some of the dresses that were white actually could be worn as a wedding dress, and that's problematic for me. But in this case, this Valentino dress is so simple. It looks great on her. I don't think I ever saw her this fit or this slim like she's now. She's also very light and her skin is very fair, but she just looks polished. She looks like she is actually going to an important event. This could be also worn on probably any other events like SAG Awards, Golden Globes as well. She would shine almost anywhere she goes with this outfit. I can really see her picking out this outfit because it fits well, and I also think she said it in the interview that she tried this dress on, it did fit perfectly, and then she chose it. This is a great outfit, very sleek, very elegant, very simple, to the point. And then we are coming to this other cloud that I was saying. We had 2 clouds, one was negative, one was positive. Well, we are coming to a positive clouds, and that is Michelle Yeoh, who won the Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Is a movie that I didn't like, but I understand why she won it. She was really good in this movie, although I didn't like the movie. This is a representation of somebody who knew what she wanted to do with this dress. She obviously dressed for the occasion. She knew this would be for the Oscars. She said that when she tried it on and when she's wearing it, it feels like she's on a cloud 9 or in the clouds or in the sky. And that is really also how this dress moves. She really looks elegant. This looks really nice. And you can see that she is so comfortable in this dress. The dress is not wearing her. She's really strutting down the carpet, being really comfortable and so proud of her achievements. And that is also visible in the way she's wearing this dress. So this is a great outfit. The third outfit that I chose was Lady Gaga. And Lady Gaga is wearing a Versace dress. Not Versace, Versace dress. I almost didn't recognize her. I mean, we are used to Gaga being all crazy, and we know that at the start of her career, she was bonkers. She was going all the way with the lunacy of the world of fashion. And then she transformed into being more elegant and simple. And when I saw her, I didn't recognize her at first. I was just thinking, okay, this looks sleek, this looks elegant, this is a bit different. This is very Oscar worthy for the event, for presenting, maybe even for singing a song that she was nominated for. This was a success, so you go Gaga. This was pretty good. You are growing up. My number 2 is somebody who I love, and that's Angela Bassett. I loved Angela Bassett, I think, ever since I saw her in What's Love Got to Do With It. I was, I don't even know, 6, 7, I don't know how old I was. I loved her ever since. This woman doesn't age. That's the first thing I need to say. Second thing, the color of this dress, which is Custom Moschino by Jeremy Scott, is crazy. One of my favorite colors in general is purple. This is heaven. If clouds could be purple, they should look like this. This looks effortless. This really looks like she's going to the Oscars. She really stands out. She's being a boss. She's being in command. She knows who she is. She's very calm, but also very powerful and very present. She's on the carpet and you just need to look at her because it's so powerful. This also is a lot of fabric, but it's not so much fabric that it's wearing her. She's definitely owning and wearing this dress. Angela, you look phenomenal. This is heaven. We came to my number one. My number one is Cara Delevingne in Elisab Couture. This is phenomenal. We saw her struggling with things lately. We saw some things online that were not great. If this could be called a comeback, we could say this is a true comeback because she looks absolutely phenomenal. This color on her, amazing. This is also an example of a lot of fabric, but this actually is perfect for the Academy Awards. This sticks out for all the right reasons. She is wearing this dress, the dress is not wearing her. It's very elegant. It's also sexy with the legs showing and the shoulders. This truly is really phenomenal. I almost couldn't choose between Angela and Cara, and then I was like, go with your gut, go with the one that is really surprising you the most. And after seeing stuff that was going on with Cara and now or Cara, this is just a complete moment of redemption, of a comeback. This looks phenomenal. This was a complete success in my eyes. Okay, let's do a short recap. All in all, I gave my perspective on things. I want to give you my vision of if I really see this at an event that is this huge, or do I see it at a photo shoot, or maybe it should be burned and just thrown away because some of them should have been. So this was my first attempt of talking about fashion here on YouTube. Don't be too harsh on me. This is just my opinion. I am not hired by any celebrities, so I'm not dressing them yet, as of yet. Maybe one day. Please like, comment, subscribe. As I said again, it's free. You are not paying anything. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have anything else. So I'm just a very, very, very tiny YouTuber. So all in all, please like, comment, subscribe, be a part of this fabulous game because we will be talking about a lot of things fashion. And I will always try to give you my twist or my perspective on things. I will be blunt and I will be direct as I am in life in general. You always will know where you stand with me. So in that regard, come back next week and we will talk more about fashion. Until then, toodles!